Yo, back again with another art stream. I haven't been as consistent as I want lately, but I wanted to come on today because I had some things that I wanted to actually talk about, and I'm probably going to turn this into a video, so give me a moment to set everything up and make sure my Discord ping went out, although it should have. And then I think I'm ready to go. I have my program open, and yeah. I think I'm ready to start in a second. Although I guess I can send a little thread out. Because I want my stream to be active. And to do that, I need to do a ping on threads. Because I don't use Twitter. I still haven't gotten rid of my Twitter account, even though I know I probably should. But I want to try to give it a little bit of time. Maybe something on Twitter will change. Clueless. Talking about art and more. Alright, threads. Post. Okay. I sent the ping in threads, so I should be getting ready to start shortly. Also, I kind of think I need to put a, thumbnails on my live streams, because I think that will make them perform a little bit better. Let me check Discord too. If you want to join my Discord, !Discord. And yeah. You can talk about art and anime and movies and all that cool stuff over there. And I'd be willing to have more people join if you're interested in that type of stuff. Though I will say it is an 18+ server. Hopefully I'll be able to boost my Discord server really soon. The goal is to do it by the end of the week, but we'll see about that. I had to unsubscribe from Nitro on mobile, and then I have to resubscribe on PC in order to boost my own server, which really doesn't make any sense. But I think my subscription ends at the end of the week, if I'm not mistaken, so my Discord will have custom emotes, some of which I need to get on drawing. But for now, I just kind of want it to be a chill art stream, and that's what I intend to do. And I think I can get started. It's good to be back streaming. It's been a few days. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I got too caught up watching Korra with my friends, so I came live today, and the plan is to go live tomorrow, and I'll probably play some games then. But for now, I wanted to do some art, and I kind of wanted to talk, because there was some stuff that was on my mind, and I think it will help to be honest about where my headspace has been when it comes to creating, because obviously it influences my artwork. Oh, and I should probably get some music going. For some reason, my past live streams have been with copyright claims, even though I'm using music that I legally have the license to use since I pay for it. But no one really cares about me rambling about music, though. But I still want something in the background. I think I'm gonna do some warm-ups and then I'm gonna get into the video, because I do want to talk about it, and I want to talk about it before I lose my voice too much. So, let me get my music. It probably would be easier if I went through Spotify to listen to music, but to be honest, I don't really want to use Spotify, so I don't want to do that. I don't know why you don't like using Spotify, to be honest, but I don't know. I've always used YouTube for music, so I guess it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks in terms of reach and stuff. So, I was drawing digitally a little bit before I went live, but I still want to warm up a little, because talking and drawing is a little bit difficult for me. And it's actually also part of what I wanted to talk about today. I want to listen to something spooky. Let's do some EDM, because I'm kind of feeling that right now. And I actually have a reference pulled up that I did save, so I'm actually ahead for once. I have to be real, I was kind of in a bit of an art slump these past couple days. I wouldn't really call it a full-blown art block, but I guess part of it was just going on with stuff that I had going on in my mind. I don't know how to describe it. I was sketching like traditionally, but digital arts, I've been in a block. But I actually do feel kind of inspired today, so yeah. I think I kind of want to draw some weep stuff, because I'm tired of drawing my own characters today. I want to indulge and maybe do some fan art. And because I actually haven't been doing too much fan art lately. I'm thinking maybe I'd draw the Don characters, because I did watch the first episode the other day, and it was definitely a trip. And I'm interested to see where the series goes. I don't talk too much about anime, although I did on my first stream where I was drawing One Piece characters. I can't hear my music. I know when I feel a bit stuck creatively, going to look at different series helps as far as studying their art style and what makes the character fun to draw and all that jazz. Like, Dun and Dun is kind of cutesy compared to some of the series that I like, but like, the art style feels fresh. I actually think that in terms of the anime industry, I think artists are starting to be more experimental with their stuff, which I like. I know for a while anime had this samey quality to it, so I'm glad to see artists experimenting more. Even though the animation, I guess, industry hasn't really caught up, at least everywhere. That's also kind of what I want to talk about, but yeah. I'll draw the Dan girl. So I kind of need a cutesy pose. I guess I could just start with a portrait for now. Dan to Dan. I know right off the bat, as far as digital art's going, I kind of like the style here. Like, I wonder if I pull up a picture, will I accidentally leak something? Well, I won't know unless I try, so let's try that out. Yeah, like, as you can see here, the colors are, like, quite bright. I like how simple the shading is for these characters. Like, again, it's not something that's too detailed, but, like, you can tell that the artists, want these characters to feel expressive. And it's kind of what I want in my own art style. I wouldn't really call it, like, pop art. I still think it's slightly more cartoony than, like, semi-realism. But, like, it's nice balance. And I feel like shows don't do that as much these days, although I think that's changing. But yeah, I kind of want to draw her, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I think her design's pretty cute. And she's already one of my favorite characters, so that doesn't take much. So let me switch back. And then I'll start to draw. I think once I do the warm-up, I'll just get into the video, because, like, yeah, that seems to be the strat here. Because I don't want to waste too much time. I've been having a bit of brain fog lately, which kind of makes it hard to focus on drawing, which kind of sucks because, like, I want to draw, I have fun drawing, I want to do it, but, like, getting the focus to do it has been a bit difficult, and, like, it's not fun. I can't say I feel particularly stressed out by anything, but, like, I don't know. It's a weird headspace to be in. But I think it's getting a little bit better because I wanted to draw. Oh, hi Teapot. I'm probably not gonna hear a lot of your stream, half because I'm making a video and half because of my internet. I got to see you drawing. Yeah, I'm glad to draw. I figured I'm not gonna get past this if I don't draw. And, like, I know I could be taking a break from art, but, like, art is, like, still very important to me. And every time I think about wanting to take a break, it makes me want to draw even more. But I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, because I do want to make this a video. But I just want to do some warm-up first before I get into it. I'm drawing the girl from Dun to Dun. Because I really like her hair. I actually like her character too. I didn't think I would like her too much, but she's actually pretty cool. Momo. I might draw Turbo Granny, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about her yet. But yeah, Dun to Dun's pretty good. But I will say drawing her hair is a little confusing, because, like, it splits in one direction and then the other. I saw that show. I saw it. One second. Well, technically I didn't see the show, but, like, I did read the manga. Although I did watch part of the show. Should look closely. I looked it up on Netflix, even though I don't have Netflix. Oops. from what I saw, it is interesting, although some people will find it weird. But like, it's anime, so it's not too surprising. I wasn't sure if I would be a fan of it, but I'm interested in seeing more. To be fair, I was feeling kind of sleeper about this anime season. But I'm very much the person that I like to binge shows, so I tend to wait until the season's over if I'm particularly interested in something. Something else that I wanted to watch was Hell's Paradise, but haven't really had the time to do that. And I heard it was actually pretty good. People were talking about ReZero, but like, I could never really get into that show. I just thought it was kind of one of those weird shows. Hot take, but I feel that way about Oshi no Ko too. I'm just drawing her because I really like how expressive she is. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else in this season that I was interested in watching. Obviously, I haven't had time to watch much since we were watching Korra. And I haven't been reading too much manga either, although I was reading One Piece. I'm already up to Marineford again, so maybe I'll go back to reading Hunter x Hunter since the new chapter came out. But I will have to probably reread the last little arc because I don't remember everything. And I can't really pass up the opportunity to reread Hunter x Hunter. I was just talking about how I liked seeing that anime artists feel like they're experimenting more these days, because for a while everything in anime seemed kind of boring. But I like that experimenting with different art styles. I know you're not the biggest JJK fan, but I actually really like JJK's art. I'm thinking about rewatching the series because maybe that would have some pointers on how to do my own art style. Even when rereading Dark Continent will take a while, even what we have of the arc is a lot. Yeah, I remember the general idea of what happened, but there's some details that I know I definitely forgot. But Hunter x Hunter's not that super difficult story to get back into, so I ain't too worried. Yeah, I can't really think of any other anime that I would really be interested in seeing this season. I don't remember when the next free run season's even supposed to come out. Not free run, Dungeon Meshi. Why did I say free run? Dungeon. This kind of doesn't really look like her, but I'm just warming up my hand. So I'll probably make another sketch of her. But her hair was kind of trippy to draw at first, but I think I figured it out. Because it comes out in the side. She actually does look like a P3 character. And I really do need to get back into playing Persona. Of course, every time I say that and I want to stream Persona, something happens and I can't do that. But I'm thinking maybe if I get a video out tonight, or at least get the recording for a video out tonight, I can probably stream again tomorrow. At least that's the plan. Because, like, I want to stay one step ahead on my channel. I don't want to fall too behind on making videos, even if I don't have an idea. My YouTube's actually been growing pretty decently. I just hit 75 subscribers like a couple days ago, which I think for an art channel is actually pretty good, because like they're slow to grow. But even my traditional art videos are actually starting to pick up, which I'm lucky for. But I want to focus on digital arts, and that's what I want to do in my next video. Or at least this video I intend to record, because I did sort of write a script here. Now whether I follow my script is something totally different. I think I can get into the main sketch now. I think my hand's pretty warmed up, so I can keep going. So I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna pull up my script here on the other monitor. Okay, I think I might be ready to go. Surely. My voice isn't all that there today, but I still want to stream, because it's been a few days. I at least want to stream like twice a week, if I can help it. Ideally, I would like to do like 3 or 4 times, but to be honest, I've been kind of busy, and I'm still trying to do Inktober, but I kind of wanted to talk about that here, so. Because I've been in a weird headspace with my art, and I feel like I need to tell folks that, because I think I came to a realization like yesterday. So am I going to stop yapping and actually do it? Okay, I think I'm ready. Hello guys, Ayasuna here, and oh, I already messed that up. Wonder if I should do the base sketch first, or if I should start recording. Oh, I did the sketch last time. Ah, man, I lost my reference. Alright, off to a good start here. Sorry folks, just making sure I have everything set up, because I kind of want to do this in like 1 or 2 takes. I don't really want to spend too long on this video. because it's still kind of going through my mind, and I feel like if I don't say it now, I'll never say it properly, if that makes sense. So, um, apologies for that. And I should be getting started like now, because I think I found the right reference here. Oh, sorry, folks, for the lack of art content that I've been posting lately. I said that I would get into the habit of posting more, but of course life gets in the way, and I haven't really been able to do that. Part of it was just personal life stuff coming up. But to be honest, the other main factor for that is that I've been in a weird headspace regarding my art lately. Like, I love drawing. It's something that I've done for pretty much all, or at least most of my life. Um, at least I wanted to take my art seriously for like more than half of my life. And I've mentioned that previously in other videos. But I'm gonna be real, ever since I started posting videos and stuff and streaming, I've been in a weird headspace with my art. Like, let me explain. I had promised that I... No, I need to redo that. Sorry for the slower content for these past few days regarding Inktober and all of that. Let's just say life got in the way, and I got busy. But not only that, I've been in a weird headspace regarding my artwork, and I want to grow as an artist, of course, both as a part of personal growth, but also as someone who wants to create art-related content. I know that if I'm ever going to have a larger audience, I would need to improve my skills. And that is somewhere that I've been feeling like I haven't really been doing lately, if that makes sense. I need to improve my skills and do things that I'm not comfortable with. Of course, that's the only way that I'll ever grow as an artist. And one of those things is with digital art. I'm Ayasuna and I make videos, more specifically art videos. And to be fair, I'm quite bad at digital art. While I did dabble with digital art for a little bit using my old smartphone, it really wasn't something I didn't... intro was a mess. I think maybe I need to work on the sketch and then record, because like that's not gonna work. Like, let me just delete this layer and start over. I don't know how people like Picard and other artists are able to draw and make videos while streaming, because like my mind's going a million places. But I know that takes practice, so can't be too hard on myself. So I think this time I'm just going to work on the sketch, like nothing too detailed, and then start the video. I guess that's also kind of what I wanted to talk about in my video, about the headspace that I've been in. Because, like, obviously I want to keep doing this for as long as I can. I like making videos, I like making art. I like talking about art, because, like, that's something I don't really get to talk to a lot about outside of social media. And y'all, of course, because, like, I'm gonna be real, probably most people in my life don't care about that type of stuff. But I kind of wanted to talk about this because, like, I think it is important to be transparent about your mental because it does play a huge role in your artwork. Because if your mind isn't right, then anything that you might create might not necessarily come out how you intend it to be. And I think talking just helps work through some problems, both in art and in general. I don't know when or how it became a bad thing to talk about your problems. But I think it's actually something that is also changing on social media for better or worse. Now, I'm not saying you go to the internet for like every problem that you have, but like being honest about what's going on. And that not every day is a good day. It's just sometimes it helps to know that you're not alone when dealing with stuff. And that's kind of the whole goal of me wanting to make this community of mine. Because I remember being that kid that no one really wanted to talk to me about anime and stuff. In art and all that. I was definitely the weird kid growing up. But to have the platform to talk about things that I'm interested in and potentially monetize off of that, I can't be too upset with it. Okay, I think I did the sketch well enough. Although I think this part could be a bit better. So she seems to have rounder eyes, so I need to be mindful of that. Because I tend to draw eyes all with a bunch of angles, but hers are like kind of round. And then I need to draw her earring, of course. And then draw her other earring. Someone said that she looks like Yukari from Persona 3, and now that's all I can really think about whenever I see this character. Because, like, it is kind of true. The hair kind of looks the same. Her little plain blouse also kind of looks like that. And to be fair, the premise behind Dan to Dan is actually kind of similar to Persona 3. I wonder if someone was a fan or not. I don't know if it's because I'm Persona pilled right now, but it's just an interesting observation. And then her sleeve is like kind of drooping off, but like it's not super loose. And then she has like the bow on the front. I actually think this drawing can be kind of cute if I can focus. I at least want to do the line art. I don't know if I'm going to color it. I'll see how I feel. I always say that I'm going to color something, but then I don't end up finishing it. I haven't seen her. I didn't see those messages. What's... I think she switched to just doing scripted stuff off stream. I haven't seen her record a video on stream for a while. Are you talking about me, or are you talking about someone else? Because I'm a little dented, I don't understand. And I was kind of busy at the schedule. I didn't reach a bad streamer here. Oh, because it's hard to follow a script in general. It's even harder to do it on stream while I'm trying to draw. But like, I kind of have what I need to say. I know what I want to say, but like structuring it in a way that doesn't sound too rambly is a struggle of mine. At least on stream. Off stream, I can kind of control what I say a bit better. And like, I know I can do it, it's just my mind wanders. And it's actually been kind of bad. Because like my mind's kind of been all over the place. But I do feel a little bit better today, so I want to get a video done because I don't have anything else really ready to upload. I could have uploaded the footage of me playing Persona, but like I didn't want to do that because I do want to talk about art. I sent those messages a while ago. Sorry. Like her hair covers the earring, but like you can still see it underneath her hair. And then this hair is like tucked back. Yeah, I actually really like this character's design a lot. Although I won't contest that there are some definitely weird scenes in this show. I seriously hope it doesn't fall off, because like people say that shows are like the peak and the pinnacle, and then the next season is like, what on earth happened? I didn't mean to make that another layer, so let me merge this down. And I think I can start on a more detailed sketch now. And I think I can start the video, actually. Now, hopefully I won't sound like I'm rambling too much. Let me look at my script again. I think I tend to think of my scripts as like bullet points. Like, I don't want to read word for word, because then it does sound like a script. But like, if I keep in mind what I want to say, it's usually not too bad. Clueless. I noticed that if I do it that way, I don't have to take as many takes. So, it might not be so bad. Okay, I think I'm ready to start. Oh no. Apologies, folks, for the lack of content regarding Inktober and other art programs and projects that I've been working on, or at least want to work on. life sorta got in the way. And to be fair, I also have been in a weird headspace regarding my artwork. And it's something that I kind of wanted to talk about, so I figured I would do it live on stream, and I'm going to turn this into a video. Though if you do want to see my live streams, then don't hesitate to check me out on twitch.tv/iasuna19. But I also go live on YouTube. I'm currently live on YouTube right now, but I also wanted to turn this into a video. So yeah, I'm Iasuna, and I make art videos, and as you can see here, I'm drawing the girl from Dan to Dan. I recently started the show/manga, and I'm really interested to see where it goes. And I figured drawing this character kind of fits with the whole mindset I've been having with my own artwork, and let me explain. So yeah, like I said, I've been in a weird headspace with my art. I wouldn't exactly call it like an art block. It's more like I don't really know where I want to take my art, if that makes sense. Like, at least digitally speaking. Like I've said many times before, I've done traditional art for like most of my life. I've tried all sorts of mediums, from chalks to charcoals, acrylics, watercolors, gouache, colored pencils, markers, pens, inks, pretty much anything. I've even tried dabbling into crochet and fabric art, but digital art was something that was always, I guess, mystical to me. I felt like it was something that I just didn't understand, and frankly, I still don't understand it as well as I probably could have. I didn't really start taking digital art seriously until like a couple years ago, and even then I was still quite inconsistent. So yeah, when it comes to digital art, I feel like it's a very new area for me, and like I think for so long I've been struggling with how to improve. I followed like a ton of guides and tutorials, but like nothing seemed to be clicking. And I know part of that is my fault for not really being consistent. Just like with any other medium, if you want to improve, you do need to be consistent enough at it. It's not enough to just draw every day. You do kind of need to come with a plan. And even if it's just drawing something indulgent like what I'm doing here, which is fan art, like I said, from Momo, from Dan to Dan, just getting stuff down on paper, well, not paper in this case, just in a digital format is going to be one of the ways that I improve. And it's something that I need to do more of. Like with traditional art, for a lot of it, I just kind of went with the flow. I could easily copy or at least replicate other artists as far as mixing styles and how to paint, sketching, underpaint, stuff like that. But when I came to digital art, I had to think about my art in a way that I wasn't really familiar with. And I think part of that is why I struggled so much with learning the basics of digital art. Like, for starters, I wasn't the most familiar with all the tools that I had in my disposal. For instance, if I drew a line out of place, or if I needed to fix my line art, there wasn't really a Control Z. There was no such thing as a lasso tool. Depending on the medium, you couldn't even necessarily fix the mistakes that you made, so you just kind of had to work around them. And you think that would be a good thing in digital art, but for me, I feel like that's actually more limiting. Let me explain what I mean. I'm already losing my voice. Hey, drink some more water. I haven't even been talking that long. It's only been live for like 40 minutes. And my voice is kind of oof. Oh, I didn't drink tea. That's probably why. I think ever since I got sick again, my voice is just in ugh. And I worked so hard to like train it to not be so croaky. And I probably should have made some tea before I went to stream, and I could go make some now, but like I'm kind of want to get this video done. Do I have any breath mints anywhere? Let me see. I'll probably need to go get some mints or lozenges, because I don't think I bought any more. And if I'm gonna stream, I definitely need to keep some at my desk. Because, trying to talk, and I'm worried about losing my voice, is also helping me lose my train of thought here. I can probably could have made her eyes a little rounder here. It doesn't look too bad, I suppose. Okay, I think I'm ready to keep going. So surely I don't lose my voice again. Start recording. When it comes to digital art, I pretty much had to relearn everything I thought I knew about art, and really relearn things about art that I definitely didn't spend enough time on. Because like I said, I had to think of art differently than I would with traditional art. With traditional art, I definitely feel like there's more, I don't want to say boundaries, but like steps, concrete steps. You would start with your sketch, then you would clean up your sketch. Then if you're going to color it, you need to work on your values. If you're painting, you need to do an underpainting. Or if you're doing like charcoal, you just need to establish how light and dark you want to go. Like all those things come with different set steps. And depending on the medium that you use, those steps don't really change all that much. You can use different supplies, but all in all, the way of making a sketch with watercolors or really any traditional medium is pretty much the same. You start with a sketch and then you just add more details to it. But with digital, that's not so clear cut. I quickly found, when I was trying to learn from a bunch of different tutorials and guides and stuff, there's so many different ways to do digital art that I kind of got lost. Like, I see all these digital artists all the time on social media, like TikTok or YouTube or Twitch. And I'm like, how do they do that stuff? They make it seem so easy, but like, is there something wrong with me if I don't quite understand how all of that works? I think, for me, the hardest part of digital art wasn't even just getting used to using it, using a graphics tablet. It was actually just figuring out what to do. Like, sketching, it isn't too bad in digital. I actually prefer sketching in digital, if that makes sense. But like, when it comes to coloring and even line art, sometimes that's just a bit more difficult for me. Like, obviously I can only blame myself for not being consistent enough with digital art. I know my brain. One week I could be so into learning something, and then the next I don't touch it for like 2 months. And I know if I want to improve the content in my streams and videos, digital art is something I'm gonna have to take a bit more seriously and not procrastinate as much, because that's like another big flaw of mine. And it is definitely something that I need to work on if I want to grow. Because, like, I see the vision, I see how I want to take my art, um, but I don't quite have the skill to do it yet. Um, but I know in patience, I will get there. I just need to be patient. And I think maybe following a guide for digital art can be helpful in some cases, but I definitely realized that if I'm gonna improve in digital art, I kind of need to find out what works best for me. I can follow a guide as many times as I want, but like, um, if it's not working, I'm gonna have a harder time following it. Because like for a while, I was trying to think of digital art like I do for traditional art, and all these set steps that I need to fill before I can move on to the next piece, or at least the next part of a piece, and that's not really working. At least for me. Now I'm no master at art in general, but like, I'm just talking about things that worked for me. I can't speak for anyone else, I'm just talking about my own process. But yeah, there's like so many millions different ways to do digital art. Even with the simplest brushes, the default brushes that these software come with, that I was kind of getting lost in the sauce here. And I know if I want to improve, I can't be so reliant on guides. I just have to go in and deal with it myself. I have to relearn everything like that I thought I knew from traditional art, and pretty much apply it to digital. One of those things being color theory, because like with traditional art, you could pretty much wing it as long as you understood values. And with watercolors, I would often do a ton of underpaintings. But for digital art, that doesn't necessarily apply here. Like, you can adjust your colors, of course, but like, trying to do an underpainting was also something that I was struggling with. Now, it could just be me being dentage again and not taking advantage of all the tools that I have, but like, I don't know. Even with all the guides that I've been following, nothing really felt right to me. It doesn't feel like how I would draw. And I didn't know that probably sounds very egotistical, but like, I don't know. I'm not really sure how else to explain it other than that. There's a million different ways to color an apple with digital mediums. It all depends on the brush and the canvas, what pen settings you use. And I definitely think like art supplies, the brushes you use in art don't really matter as much as your technical skills. And I think I need to get back to that if I'm going to improve digitally. Now, on a bit of good news, I did sign up for some art courses. And I want to do those on stream. But I gotta figure out how to do that in a way that doesn't get me or anyone in trouble. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that, and I might make videos on that as well. Holy, my voice is like, oh no. I don't think I have any breath mints at all. At least I'll be very hydrated with all this water that I'm drinking. Well, I do need to figure out how to deal with my voice other than lozenges, because like sometimes they just don't work either. And like allergy season doesn't help with me losing my voice. Although I haven't had too many allergies today, which is actually pretty surprising. Maybe it's just a sign of the weather or seasons changing. Even though I know pollen was like pretty high today. Sounds like you figured out a lot of the stuff you've been thinking about lately, or at least have a good attitude about them. I mean, it would be so easy for me to just say, I suck at digital art, I'm never gonna do it again. But like, I'm not gonna really improve if I do that. I also don't think necessarily that a break would even help in the situation, because it's not like I hate drawing. I really enjoy it, but like, I don't know. Trying to copy someone else's digital art just ain't right. And it's not how I learned traditional art. Like, obviously, I did take inspiration from some of the series that I like to watch, but like, I know if I'm gonna improve, I have to do my own thing. And like you said, art should be fun. And like, I need to not necessarily be as worried as I am about getting everything perfect. You've been saying that, and I was like, no, giving up really mad. No, I don't want to give up. But I think I've been approaching it the wrong way, and it was holding me back. But I think I figured it out, or at least I think I have. I want to continue the video, but I'm scared I'm going to lose my voice again. But part of the stream is like talking. How am I going to do longer streams if I can barely make it an hour without losing my voice? And I haven't even been streaming, so I don't know why it's like kind of bad right now. Maybe I need to check if I have men somewhere. I doubt it. Sorry if I missed anything. About to get logged into some editing. No worries. I'm gonna make this into a video, so if you want to watch it, stay on the lookout for that. Exclamation mark YouTube. If you want to see more of my videos. But I think I need to find some breath mints or something. And maybe I need to drink some tea. So I think I'm gonna like AFK for a second. And I need to make an AFK screen at some point, but I've been too lazy to do that. Maybe I'll do that later when I make my thumbnail for this video. Anyways, AFK. And I wonder if my model's gonna freak out. I don't have any tea. I did find, like, a stale piece of probably lifesaver candy, so maybe that'll help, surely. Hello, Baha. Welcome to the stream. I'm just yapping and trying to make a video, but I keep losing my voice, so I went to go get a piece of candy. Watch episode 2 with my brother tomorrow. Baba is you. Her design is so cool. Yeah, I really like her. I tend to not like watching seasonal shows because, like, I don't want to wait. But if I like it enough, I'll probably just binge the manga anyways. Isn't the manga for Dan finished, or maybe it's almost finished? Although I kind of low-key wish that more finished series were adapted, because, like, no one likes an open ending all the time. I don't think that piece of candy will help my voice too much, but it was worth a shot. This really doesn't work out for me, but it's fun to watch really stuff with other people. Well, it's cool to have people in your family that are into anime and stuff like that. I do tend to watch horror movies with my mom. She likes her monster movies, and I'm a fan of Godzilla too. What was I talking about? It smells like this where I need to rewatch my recording because I don't remember what I last said. Video. It would be today's video. Also, is the volume good? I did actually test it, and it seemed okay, but that doesn't mean it is okay. Could you move chat to the right so it starts outside the way? Move chat. Oops, window. Yeah, I never know where to put chat when I'm working on a video. Because, like, the whole screen is white. And I probably need to get on to making an actual proper stream overlay at some point. Because, like, I don't know where to put chat. That would make it easier to read. Maybe if I make it a little smaller. Like, if I'm playing a game, it's pretty easy to figure out where to put chat. But, like, when I'm doing art, I feel like there's no real right place to put chat. Move that over. I am also watching the stream on phone to see how it looks. It looks like it's in the same spot as before. I probably am just gonna have to buckle down and make an overlay at some point. Or I could always just import one. Although I didn't really like the themes on Stream Elements too much. Although I guess for the time being, it'll work because I want to be able to see chat on stream. In a way, it bothers me, but the black is hard to see with our purple ass names. Exactly. I'm not even using a white canvas, but it is hard to read. Just wanted to say yo since it's pretty late. Well, welcome along and have a good night, evening. Well, I'm glad you popped in. I should be, hopefully, if nothing happens or I have to help a family member, I should be able to do some Persona 4 tomorrow. If I can finish this video. Hopefully. Prage. Nothing goes wrong. still don't know where to put chat. I think it would be easier to see if I just had a border. But I haven't had too much time to look into that, so I literally just put chat where it was before. Hopefully my internet gets fixed tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so. I know how frustrating internet problems can be. And knock on wood, I haven't had any yet this stream, but I don't hold my breath. But yeah, I think if I put a border around chat, it would be easier to read. Even if I don't want a proper overlay. It's just weird how Texas internet just goes out for no reason. I haven't really had any rain in like weeks, but now it wants to shoot the bed. But like if it were raining or something, and then I probably wouldn't, neither of us would be having problems. I don't understand. Like OBS is showing dropped frames, but like on my computer it's saying I have a strong connection. But I think when I play games I tend to have more problems. This was my latest video. And it might sound a little weird because I'm on stream. When it comes to digital art, I pretty much had to relearn everything I thought I knew about art. And really relearn things about art that I definitely didn't spend enough time on. Oh, my audio is atrocious. Than I would with traditional art. With traditional art, I definitely feel like there's more, I don't want to say boundaries, but like steps, concrete steps. You would start with your sketch, then you would clean up your sketch, then if you're going to color it, you need to... Can you guys even hear me? Because I'm listening to the video that I just took. To do an underpainting, or if you're doing like charcoal, you just need to establish how light and dark you want to go. Like all those things come with such different set steps, and depending on the medium that you use, those steps don't really change all that much. You can use supplies, but all in all, the way of making a sketch with watercolors or really any traditional medium is pretty much the same. You start with a sketch and then you just add more details to it. But with digital, that's not so clear cut. I quickly found, like, when I was trying to learn from a bunch of different tutorials and... It's quiet compared to your mic. There's so many different ways to do... Yeah, for whatever reason, when I record videos, it comes out a lot quieter than how it sounds on stream. Or YouTube or Twitch. And I'm like, how do they do that stuff? They make it seem so easy, but like, is there something wrong with me if I don't quite understand how all of that works? I think for me, the hardest part of digital art wasn't... My mic is awful. I need to get another mic, like, yesterday. It was actually just figuring out what to do. Like, sketching... It doesn't show that it's peaking on OBS, but, like, it sounds awful. If that makes sense. I tried another audio splitter that I got, and it still didn't seem to work for my other microphone. So, I'm probably gonna need to buy another one. And, but I don't really know which one to get. Maybe I should get another, like, standalone microphone, because I'm using a headset. 1 week I could be so into learning something, and then the next I don't touch it for, like, 2 months. And, like, I know if I want to improve the content in my streams and videos, digital art is something I'm gonna have to take a bit more seriously. Oh, the peaks are making me lose my mind. Because that's, like, another big, flaw of mine. And it is definitely something that I need to work on if I want to grow, because, like, I see the vision... Streamer tech is something I'm kind of lost with. But I don't quite have the skill to do it yet. Yeah, even if I got a standalone microphone, I'm not even sure where I would put it, because of how my desk is. I will get there, I just need need to be patient. And I think maybe following a guide for digital art can be helpful in some cases, but I definitely realized that if I'm gonna improve in digital art, I kind of need to find out what works best for me. I can follow a guide as many times as I want, but like, I mean, I don't think how I didn't ramble too much in my video, but like, I don't know. I'm not happy with the audio quality. And I know I can go and fix it in like DaVinci, but like, I still really don't like the quality too much. I really think that's holding me back. And that's not really working, at least for me. Unless there's probably something else I could do to fix it on OBS, which I don't really know how to fix. About things that worked for me. I can't speak for anyone else. I'm just talking about my own process. But yeah, there's like so many millions different ways to do digital art. Even with the simplest brushes, the deep brushes that these software come with. And I was kind of getting lost in the sauce here. And I know if I want to improve, I can't be so reliant on guides. I just have to go in and do with it myself. I have to relearn everything that I thought I knew from traditional art and pretty much apply it to digital. One of those things being color theory, because like with oh my goodness, this is horrible. As long as you understood values, and with watercolors, I would often do a ton of underpaintings. But for digital art, that doesn't necessarily apply here. Teapot, is there any extensions that could fix my audio on OBS? It's also something that I was struggling with. Because, like, it's not showing that, well, here, when I talk, it looks like it was peaking. But I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be unless I turn my mic down. It doesn't feel like how I would draw. And I didn't know that probably sounds very egotistical, but like, I don't know. I'm not really sure how else to explain it other than that. There's a million. I don't use extensions, but I thought I sent you my mic settings a while back. The brush and the canvas. What pen settings? I might need to look at that again. I think like art supplies. The brushes you use in art don't really matter as much as your technical skills. I was mainly able to fix my audio in like DaVinci. I definitely think it's just my crappy mic. And I want to do this on stream. I gotta figure out how to do that in a way that doesn't get me or anyone in trouble. So yeah. So I was talking about the art courses I got. Videos on that as well. That, and I might make videos on that as well. So yeah. I think my voice is a little bit better after that candy. I didn't want to talk too much because, like, I didn't want it to come across on the microphone. Yeah, I'll definitely need to check my DMs again because, like, I can fix the audio, but, like, it should be a bit crisper than it is. I'm gonna be real, I use the audio splitter extension, but like I know there's probably something else I could be doing. I need to check your settings again. I tried using Audacity, but like I don't know. Maybe my PC is just old, cause like it lagged a lot. Maybe I just need to try it again. But like, would that work on stream? Cause like if I'm voiceovering a pre-recorded video, I don't have that issue. Like I can fix the audio and it doesn't sound that bad. It still peaks, but like I can fix it. I sent my mic settings to DMs just now. Okay, let me check real quick. Like I'm probably not gonna start that video over again, but like if I can fix it, then that can help. But thank you. De-easer and EQ, I believe, are plugins, but you might be able to find and download them by looking up PS2 plugins. Audio filters. View. Settings. Copying settings 1-to-1 probably won't work, but it's a good starting point. Select the audio filters. I don't really want to download extensions while I'm streaming, because I think that will probably crash something. It's best to do off stream. I will tinker with the recordings. Well, I do my audio recordings in DaVinci Resolve, but if I want to make videos on stream, that is something I do need to fix. It's not too terrible. I think I can probably fix it, but I'm not happy with it. And truth be told, it's more research that I need to do off stream. I think my CPU could probably handle it, but I don't know. I found Audacity to not work very well on my PC. But I'm thinking of financing a PC, or maybe I will if I get affiliate, then maybe I will try to get better equipment. Although I think I can probably get a better microphone now. I don't need to wait. I just don't know which one. Is a standalone microphone better than a headset? Because if I'm drawing and I have my graphics tablet in front of me, I don't know where I would put a microphone. Because if I put it behind the graphics tablet, then I'll probably bump it trying to switch scenes and stuff. It's the stuff I don't really think about when it comes to streaming. But I think I'll just try to finish this video and see if I can fix it. Or if not, I can just voice over what I said. Because, I'm gonna be real, I think the footage itself was fine. It's just the audio that I didn't like. But yeah, I definitely need to look at those settings. I'll probably do it this weekend, surely. Although I might do it tonight, I don't know. Depends on how I feel. So I was talking about me wanting to take more art courses. I think I want to talk about, instead of trying to copy someone else's style, I just need to learn the rules so that I can break them. So I think that's where I want to go next, after all that I said. I think I can get away with the rest of my equipment if I do find a better mic. I'm gonna try to get another audio splitter for that other headset that I have, but if that doesn't work, yeah, I'm gonna get another mic, most likely. So I need to do my research on that too, because there's no way it should be peaking as much as it is. I'm not even talking particularly loud. Darn sure don't have the energy to do that today. But let me get back to the drawing before I get sidetracked again. I think this time that the goal that I have with these courses is that instead of trying to copy another artist, I think I just need to focus on more on the fundamentals, and I obviously can't really develop my own style if I don't really learn how or why it works. I need to learn the rules before I can break them effectively. So that's pretty much the goal when I take these courses. Like, I've done courses for anatomy and stuff, and honestly, I could probably use a refresher on that, but I think the courses that I do take will focus on understanding color theory better and learning how to get used to values on PC, because obviously looking at a monitor is a lot different than trying to figure out value on a piece of paper, because this canvas is still quite bright compared to the paper that I use. The paper that I use is like off-white. It's almost like a cream color. And that also kind of makes a difference in determining color theory. And even this canvas here isn't pure white, although you probably couldn't tell that from my video. It's more of a cream color, but it's showing up as bright white. And honestly, I could probably go a bit darker here. But I'm using Clip Studio Paint, and I'm still trying to learn all the different settings and stuff. So it's a process. Like, I know I probably am not using my hotkeys as much as I probably should have. And if I do learn how to do it, it would probably make my process a lot easier. But that's my traditional art brain talking. If you can find a cheap mic, arm it. It can help with bumping the mic and reduce sounds like typing. Some microphones also have settings that let you pick where the sound is coming from. This sketch looks super cute. I've been lurking. Oh, welcome. I love my lurkers. I love my chatters. Anyone that wants to support me, I'm happy to have you here. Streamer tech is still something I don't really know too much about, so I'll take any advice. Like, I'm still new to streaming. I don't want to spend too much money, but I know a better mic would help with videos as well, so that's an investment I'm willing to make for my channel. Yeah, thank you for the help, and thank you for lurking. I tend to do art streams, and I also do gaming streams. So if you're into that, then don't hesitate to stick around. I was just in the middle of recording a YouTube video because I'd been in a weird spot with my art lately, but I realized it's probably just me not practicing enough, which is why I feel kind of stuck. So I'm trying to get more into that mindset so I can improve. So, but I wanted to thank you for lurking, of course. Like, I'm not gonna be a streamer that pressures people to talk. People will talk when they're ready. I don't believe in forcing people to talk in chat. So, I understand being a lurker because for a long time I was a lurker on Twitch. So, I get it. I think forcing people to want to interact is kind of cringe. What was I saying? Unfortunately, when I do stuff on cam, I oftentimes forget what... I lose my train of thought quite frequently. I was talking about learning the fundamentals of color theory, but what else did I say? I think this time with the goal that I have with these courses is that instead of trying to copy another artist, I think I just need to focus on more on the fundamentals, and I obviously can't really develop my own style if I don't really learn how or why it works. I need to learn the rules before I can break them effectively. So that's pretty much the goal when I take these courses. Like, I've done these courses for anatomy and stuff, and honestly, I could probably use a refresher on that, but I think courses that I do take, they'll focus on understanding color theory better and learning how to get used to values on PC, because obviously looking at a monitor is a lot different than trying to figure out value on a piece of paper. Because this canvas is still quite bright compared to the paper that I use. The paper that I use is like off-white. It's almost like a cream color. Um, and that also kind of makes a difference in determining color theory. And even this canvas here isn't pure white. Is as much as I probably should have. And if I do learn how to do it, it would probably make my process a lot easier. But that's... Yeah, it's a lot of learning in the beginning with tech stuff. You'll get used to it for sure. I'm in a similar spot with art where I don't like it, and it's probably just because I need to go back to the basics. Yeah, that's exactly, I think, the problem. It wasn't so much that I was blocked and didn't know what to draw. It's more like I need to go back. Because clearly, more often than not, the issue isn't necessarily your creativity. The issue is you don't know how to draw something, so you need to learn how to draw it, at least effectively. But I kind of do want to do study session streams, and like maybe I'll take what I learned and make them into videos, so other noobs like myself can follow along. Excuse me. I wonder if I can change my audio settings in Windows, because I was also messing with that. Because I was trying to figure out how to hook up my other headset, and that did not work. So I'm wondering if there's something that I can change here. It's weird that you can hear me type, but like you can't hear my neighbors stomping around, because that would be embarrassing. Although I can't really do anything about my neighbors' speech. I'm pretty sure speech is just TTS. Change. You know, I wonder if it's because of VC Face 2. Well, no, it's probably just this mic. Because it's showing that I have the mic on in my VTuber Studio thing. But I have it muted there, so it's not like I have an echo. I don't think there's anything that I can fix now. But I guess if I just, if I don't like the voiceover, or at least the video that I'm doing now, I can just do a voiceover. But if I have to do a voiceover, then I likely might not stream tomorrow. So I kind of want to get it done today, if I can. Who knows? It's still kind of early, so I'll see how I feel. I don't feel too tired, thankfully. Although I kind of wish I did the research on streamer tech. Like, I'm not like a boomer. I'm open to learning different technology and tools to make things sound better, because I know that's going to help. Ironically enough, I haven't even tried to use my earbuds that I have. Like, it would be funny if all I needed to do was just use my earbuds so that it would help. Low-key, I might actually try that next stream. The other headphones that I have are Bluetooth, and my PC doesn't take Bluetooth, so I don't even think that would help either. Unless I get the adapter that I have, then maybe I might try that. Because I might have one somewhere. Like, I don't think I need anything too fancy, but, like, I could probably glow it up. I've seen some people stream with them, and they sound good. Yeah, maybe I will try my earbuds. It'll either sound better or it'll sound worse, but I do have some, so I need to find them. I kind of wanted to wrap the video up because I didn't want it to be too long. But let me get some more water here. The fact that I have like 25 followers on Twitch is like wild to me because I've only been streaming for like a month. But thank you for your support, and I'm glad that you enjoy the stream, even though it is still really scuffed. I had to get a mic and a headset that were USB. For some reason, aux cords just don't work on my PC unless it has double. I think that's the same problem that I have. Like, the other headset that I have does have a USB, but I think that's only for the lights. For the sound, I just couldn't get it to work for some reason. Like, I have 2 different audio splitters that I tried. There's a third one that I bought, or it just isn't here yet. And I'm gonna try that, and if that doesn't work, then I'll get another mic. But like, I tried to hook it up to my front of my PC because I have the audio jack there. I hooked it up to the back of my PC and it still didn't work. I even hooked it up to my monitor, which also has audio jacks, and that didn't work for some reason. So I'm thinking maybe it's just my computer. There is another thing that I could have tried, but like, I'm not sure if that's gonna work. And I low-key don't want to break up my system right now because my PC's kind of old. I think that if I were to get affiliate at some point, I would invest in a better PC. Or at least put that towards saving for a better PC. Because funds are a little limited right now, and I don't know if I can justify spending that much just for streaming. At least not yet. And not until I know I can monetize off of it. That's my train of thought again. Sorry, that wouldn't happen. It's a common thing that happens in my streams. So pretty much like what I was saying before, I tend to learn better if I figure stuff out on my own. Trying to copy someone else, while it can be helpful in some instances, it doesn't always work if you're trying to do your own thing. Like, obviously, it's not necessarily a bad thing to take inspiration from your favorite shows or whatnot. That's kind of what I'm doing here with the sketch of Momo from Dawn to Dawn, like I said before. I kind of like the rounder faces here. It feels like animated, and like here, I feel like I could have did a little bit better with the expressions, but like, I like that these characters are like very expressive, because for a while I felt like anime has a problem with same face syndrome, but I see that with a lot of shows these days, they aren't afraid to be out there with their style, and they only got that way from learning the basics and learning how to break those, not rules, but like understanding them enough to actually want to improve and change upon things. At least the anime industry just feels fresh. I can't say that for all of animation, but that's for another video. If you want to see me do more art studies, then don't hesitate to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Isuna19, and also join my Discord, which I should have linked in the description and pinned to the top comment, because I like to talk about art and studying there. So, yeah, if you guys have any tips on how to improve digital art, or maybe any other guides in terms of art in general, then don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like that, then don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to upload every week, and so far I've actually been doing that pretty well, though life sometimes gets in the way, but I do want to be consistent because I do enjoy doing this, and I want to take it seriously. So, again, I thank everyone for their support, and yeah, until next time, have a good night, evening, morning, wherever you are, have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video or live stream. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm not scripted anymore. That wasn't too bad, I just need to fix the audio. And the video wasn't too long, so I could probably get the voice acting done in like a day or two, if I need to change it enough. Although I might still record myself doing the speed paint anyways. I feel like I could probably do her face a little bit better. Her eyebrows could come down a bit because I want her to look grumpy. And they're kind of blocky and not long. Because I noticed that's kind of a trend in the style of this show. As much as I love anime, I think it's goofed up my journey in finding an art style that I like. Yeah. I don't try to do too much anime style stuff. Like, I'm still inspired by anime, but I kind of do appreciate a more semi-realistic style. But I did kind of want to draw something cute, so I'm kind of not even following my advice. But, like, I don't know, I did want to draw something fun, nothing too technical, even though I just literally got through talking about that. Although I do think a lot of anime for a while there was getting a little safe when it came to art style choices. But only now I think they're trying to experiment more with style. I do probably need to go back to look at some realism stuff. But I hope to do that soon. So I want her eyebrows to come down. That's the wrong pencil. I didn't think I would like Dun to Dun, to be honest. But I really do. I like the art. I'm curious to see where it goes, and I do like spooky stuff. So it kind of fits, even though some of the scenes are kind of, I like this character because of how expressive she is. But again, I probably could be capturing that a bit better. I feel like with traditional art, I do draw expressions better. With digital art, it kind of feels a little flat. And then her lashes, they're kind of like not too long, but like you can still see them. And the eyelids are also kind of round. Studying from anime doesn't necessarily have to be all that bad, although you should still look for realism. Although I can't really assume what style that you like. Although I know learning how to do other styles, you do kind of need to study realism. And to be fair, I've been lacking on that. I did do some realism studies, but that was a few months ago. Nothing more recent. So I should probably take my own advice. I will, surely. But I think finding an art style that you like is also sort of overrated in the sense that it won't necessarily be a static thing. Like, think about your favorite anime or manga. One of my favorite shows is like Hunter x Hunter or One Piece. And like, if you compare the art to like the first chapter, to like the 100th chapter, to the final chapter, even greats like Oda and Togashi, their art style developed a lot over the series. So I think it's less likely to think of art style as like a static thing, and think of it as something that will change because our lives change, how we draw things change. And to be honest, nothing really ever stays the same forever. I do think sometimes we get too caught up on style. It will come. I do think sometimes having an inconsistent style is also a bit of a superpower. I don't know how to draw her hand here. Let me look at my reference. Oh, she has it up in a fist, so I should probably do it like that. Oops. I do think that sometimes art style can get us away from the plot of improving. Like in my case, I don't tend to draw super big eyes, which is kind of funny because I consume a lot of anime and manga, so you would think that I would draw like that, but like in this case, these are like the biggest eyes that I would draw. Like it sort of resembles my own style, although I was trying to follow the style of the show. I don't know if I did that great of a job, but like it's just a study, so I don't mind if it's not super detailed. The style of the show isn't super detailed, to be honest, but like it's in a way that's kind of flowy. See, so she had it like in the fist, like this. I have a tough time setting for simplified anime and anime. I add too much detail where it looks off-putting. I used to have a phase where I did add too much details, but I think what might help, and it might sound kind of counterintuitive to what I was just literally talking about, I would get used to doing like gesture studies, maybe things to loosen up your hand if you think that your style is too stiff, or over detailed. And like I said, maybe simplifying some shapes can help. Because like for a show like Dan and Dan, I noticed that the designs are actually pretty simple. But a lot of people like the art, and everyone thinks that they have to have a super detailed art style. But like, there are a lot of shows that prove that that's not necessarily the case. Even shows like One Piece, I think the One Piece art style is pretty simple, quote unquote, for most of the characters, which is probably also kind of counterintuitive because of how One Piece is with all the different character designs, but like a lot of them follow the same formula, like in terms of shapes and how they're stylized. The style itself isn't too terribly detailed, even in terms of line art or coloring. And yeah, I'm One Piece build, so I'm probably gonna bring up One Piece a lot. I might read some more after stream if I don't work on my video. How I tend to do my sketches, I start with basic shapes, and then I kind of just add on top of that. Now, obviously, I can definitely improve how I did this. Like, again, I think my lines could have been a little cleaner. The liner isn't too bad, but like I was also doing it while I was talking. So, for that reason, I don't think it's actually that bad. It could be better though. But like, I think maybe instead of focusing on my series, which I did want to work on, and I still do, I think I need to go back to the basics for a little bit and maybe put the project on hold. And if I do that, maybe I can get some more cohesive ideas, because I'm gonna be real, trying to find horror stories that isn't AI generated is becoming a bit of a pain in the ass, to be perfectly honest with you. I've been doing a lot of shape studies and simplifying my lines. That, and I'm trying to be more consistent in stylistic choices instead of mixing styles together. Yeah, I think I'm still trying to figure out what my style is. Let me show this other piece. Because here I was trying to color my character, but I feel like her face is kind of funny. I was doing this off stream. But this was the character that I had in mind for my series, and she still looks kind of off to me. Like, she's supposed to be young, but she looks kind of old. I don't know if it's because of the color choices that I made, but I feel like she's not as poppy. Not as much as she should be, because I want her to be a bright and energetic character. Like, for me, this piece that I'm working on today would be like the most anime-ish that I get with my style, which is again funny. I feel like my traditional style is more cartoony, which again I don't really know where they came from. I can't really point to a specific series that did that. I know in my case I do tend to prefer a semi-realistic style. Like, I don't mind drawing cute things, but like, I feel like the super anime look is kind of boring to me. And there's no knock in anyone who enjoys that. That's just my opinion, because like it's been overdone so much. I kind of want something a little different. Like, I don't mind being anime inspired, but like not too much. I also think consuming different forms of media can help with art style, like I said. Um, for a while, I was watching a lot of anime, but like lately, I've been watching other forms of animation, and I think that also helps. Let me draw her other eyebrow. I wonder if I should get rid of this nose here, part of the nose. Because when I look at her, you don't really see the bridge, but you do see her nostrils more. Now that I mention it, I don't really know what the inspiration for my current style is, if that's like a legit thing to say. I mean, I know my style when I see it, but like, if I can point to this and say this is from the sun and such, but I don't know if I can actually do that, if that makes sense. Um, as far as coloring style, yeah, I get super lost because like I don't know um, how I want to go about coloring. I was trying to do cell shading, but even that didn't feel right. Because I do think I prefer a more painterly look in my art style. Because I'm used to traditional paints and stuff. Like, I understand the mechanics of cell shading, but like, it didn't feel right with my style. Like, maybe something more cartoony. I think cartoony is a better way to describe the direction I want to start trying rather than anime, Western animation, I think. I do enjoy Western animation. My friends showed me the wonderful world of Clone Wars recently, and we recently started rewatching Korra. I would say my style is more anime inspired than like, I guess, Western, but like I could see some Western influences here. Oops. And one of those friends that introduced me to Clone Wars is my mod. I'm not good at cel shading. I keep overcomplicating it. Yeah, that's my issue too. Like sometimes it feels hard to determine where a good light source is. And when I'm looking at the screen, sometimes I get a little lost. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Um, I can't get a good reference for her because like the screen caps are kind of blurry. I just want to draw her in a normal school uniform. But like it's kind of loose and not too tight as far as how the fabric looks. Because I kind of want her to have this like disgust look, because that's kind of how she looks at the beginning of the show. I will say that Western shows and animation have been in a rough spot lately. And it's also something else that I kind of want to talk about that I didn't talk about in this video, but maybe in one of my next ones. Because I feel like while anime is definitely getting more diverse in terms of art styles, I feel like that's not necessarily the same with Western animation. Like, when I think about Western animation, I think like Avatar, Ben 10, Clone Wars, stuff like that. Even in the 2010s, I think of stuff like Steven Universe and like Adventure Time, but like 2020, I can't really think of a show that really stands out like that. Like, you knew Avatar or Clone Wars were the show of the 2000s. You knew Adventure Time and Steven Universe was like the show for the 2010s. But like for 2020, I don't know. I don't know if it's the state of these corporations or just the whole animation community being honestly cooked. But like, I don't know. The Japanese like animation I guess industry definitely has a lot of problems, but I feel like there's more freedom in Western media. I mean, Japanese media than there is in America. And part of that is censorship. I'm not saying you have to do super gory stuff, but like everything feels dummied down and like simplified, but like not in a good way, if that makes sense. I think my favorite art style that I see is like special art for League of Legends, even though I don't play it, and fan art for like Western media. I really love 2010 cartoons, but I wasn't into art at that age. I think it was like shows like Avatar and Korra that made me want to do art. Um, I used to play League briefly, like many years ago. I do like the direction in League as far as art is concerned. But when I think of like animation series, I don't feel that same way. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's just a me problem in that regard. Rip Cartoon Network cartoons. Like, yeah, Cartoon Network, like, had a distinct style to it. Whether it was like Steven Universe or like Teen Titans, you knew a CN show when you saw it. But now it doesn't feel like that. Same with Nick, honestly. Although I do think Cartoon Network had the more, um, I guess, flexible in terms of art styles. Because, like, they like to use those thick, dark outlines. And Nick did too for a while, but, like, they started doing their own thing. But that's kind of like a problem because, like, everything feels the same. And I don't think it's just me being older now, not a little kid. I definitely think like children's cartoons and stuff like that is in trouble. We have shows like Invincible, I suppose, but I feel like that's kind of part of the Korra type art style. Like, you know that art style when you see it. I haven't really seen anything too out there yet for Western animation. Even when I think about movies, because like a lot of it's just that same 3D stuff. Like, you don't really see hand drawn movies for Western audiences. And not all 3D is bad. I think Kung Fu Panda is like one of the strongest 3D movies out there. But like you could tell like there was actual art direction with that movie. Trying to think of other examples, but my mind's drawing a blank here. Um, am I gonna color this? No, probably not. But I could do line art B probably. Maybe I'll try to copy the line art from the show. Like shows that did anime in like the 2020s, I'd say like JJK. Um, I don't know if Black Clover counts as 2020. I'd say Chainsaw Man is like 2020 in terms of anime style. Because like there was like a return to realism for some shows, and other shows are like I don't know, not less cartoony, but like more experimental with their artwork. I Um, I haven't watched Murder Drones. My relatives are into that show, but maybe I'll pick it up at some point. I guess the other Western like stuff would be like Digital Circus and Hell of a Boss and whatever that other one was called. Uh, what was that show called? It was Hell of a Boss and Hesman Hotel. I mean, I guess that's sort of like 2020s, but like I don't know, art direction wise, I don't feel like it's anything that different. Although Murder Drones does look interesting. I might need to check that out. I did watch Digital Circus though. But to be honest, I don't know. I think maybe I'm a little too old for Hasman Hotel and like Hell of a Boss. I'm not a huge fan of musicals either, if I'm being honest. Like when I look at the art style, I guess it does feel sort of unique, but like I don't know. I don't feel like it's the show for the decade type art. It still kind of feels a bit samey to me. But I don't really know too much about that show. And I don't know if I'm actually ever going to watch it, to be honest. There's also Owl House, which I haven't watched, but I don't know. I still feel like it's sort of the same. Uh, like it seems like in terms of Western animation, they still like the thick line art, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Although in Hasman Hotel, it's a bit more variation in art style. But like, I don't know. Will it be something like this, the cartoon of the decade? I'm not sure. And technically, we're still in the middle of the decade, so it can be hard to understand art trends if you're still in them. But I feel like with animated, it's a bit easier to see. I see the line art in Dan to Dan. It's also on a bit of a thicker side, so maybe I will not use the dip pen, even though I really want to. There's a lot that I haven't seen. I know a lot of people love Hasman Hotel, but I haven't had the time to try it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll read the story, or maybe I'll watch a video about the story, but I don't know if I could sit through a musical. Oh, let me redo that because I was yapping the whole time. Trying to think of other shows, and let me do another layer over this and turn down the opacity a little bit. Oh no, I need the pen to be black to match the manga. I do think I do need to try some different pens. But, like, I have a ton that I installed that I haven't tried yet, so. But I don't necessarily think it's necessarily the pens that are holding me back. It's just my lack of skill. About the eyes. I noticed that the eyes don't have too much highlights, which I also kind of dig. I mean, it looks cute, but like in my art style, a ton of highlights kind of get a bit difficult to draw for me. And then I draw the eyebrow. Like, once I've been drawing for a while, it doesn't bother me as much to talk while I'm doing my line art. But if I jump straight into it, then, oh no. That's where problems start. Maybe I am being a little too harsh on, like, Western animation, but, like, it's not the fault of the artists, it's just these corporations that don't want to pay them. And then they're pretty much pushed around from project to project. And if you're new to the field, then obviously that's bad because you can't really grow as efficiently. I'm not saying this out of like saying, oh, anime's better, there's no good Western animation anymore. I just want to see the field improve, but realistically, if they don't change their practices, that's probably not going to happen. The world really does undervalue artists, and I don't think that's a controversial take at all. I'm thinking maybe I don't need to draw the bottom part here. I could just extend the pupil. But yeah, I actually kind of like the sketch. Not the most detailed thing, but I should be able to finish it before I end stream today, and I'll have a video to post for tomorrow. Hopefully. But I shouldn't have to fix too much of the audio, so I should be good. I was watching a streamer and she watched the new Digital Circus episode and it wasn't bad. Then she started Murder Drone, which I never really heard of. It ended up being better than I expected. Kind of reminded me of Invader Zim. I liked Invader Zim, so maybe I will check out Murder Drones. I did watch Digital Circus. I don't hate Digital Circus. I thought it was funny, although the last episode was kind of but like it's not that bad. Like if you had an hour to kill, it's not a bad series to binge. Put the eyelashes. After seeing the Minecraft trailer, I was like, yeah, I'm done. And I've been looking more for indie animators and small studios now. Yeah. I've been looking at a bunch of like independent animators on YouTube. Actually, let me pull one of them up. Stop this recording because I don't want to leak my screen. And it's probably gonna go to the wrong window capture. YouTube. Hindi animation. I forgot the channel's name. But YouTube does have a lot of good independent animation. So stuff like that makes me hopeful that things will get better. But like they just need more funding, and it's obviously hard to get. I don't remember what that channel was. I used to watch them like all the time. Do they not have a thing anymore? Oh, Goblins. Yeah, I like watching a bunch of animations from here. They have a lot of good stuff. And I haven't actually watched them too much in a while. So, I didn't know what I'll be doing. Like, they have a ton of interesting animation and short movies and films. Like, there's still a ton of talented animators. And maybe one day I'll learn how to do animation, surely. But, like, all these ideas that are there, these people just need more funding. And, like, I want to see them improve, and I want to hear more about their stories and stuff. Like, I don't know why I'm not subscribed, because I watch this channel, like, all the time. But, yeah, I like seeing a bunch of different short films. So if you're thinking of inspiration, that's definitely one place to look. Go back to the drawing. I didn't hate Digital Circus either, but it doesn't really call to me. Maybe because I'm old. Yeah, same. I think maybe I'm a little too old to be enjoying that. I actually really like this line art. It's coming out way better than I thought it would. But I feel like the line art in this show kind of is similar to how I would do it, so it's not too much of a leap for me. Maybe I'll come back to colors, but I probably won't tonight. But I do want to finish the line art. I do wish some of the shorter films would get more, I guess exposure is the word. Because there's some really good stuff. But you would never know that it exists unless you were already into that independent art circle. Indie games are also a pretty good place to look for inspiration. Maybe the problem is just not looking towards studios, larger studios, because, like, I'm gonna be real, other ideas have been dog water. But that's not the animator's fault for that. Okay. So I would draw this circle here. And then I would draw the circle here. And I do this. So if I can fix the audio, then I just need to make the thumbnail, and then I should be able to upload tomorrow. At least that's the plan. Well, I could probably push it to Saturday if I needed to fix something like that majorly. But I can still work on the thumbnail at least. I think you run into problems when you treat art like a commodity. Because if you're trying to appeal to everyone, uh, stuff sometimes feels the same. Like there's no individuality because they just want to make a profit. And it's not to say that profitable shows can't have good messaging. I mean, look at Avatar. People think that the what was I gonna say? Oh, just look at Avatar with all the success that it has had. The art direction is something that was always consistently high, even though there were moments where the animation wasn't the greatest. You could tell that this show, you could tell what the vision was, and I think that's missing from a lot of shows these days. Like with an overcomplicated style, it takes away from the message of the show, because it is important and less is more often than not. That's probably why I myself don't draw a bunch of flashy anime stuff personally. And no knock to any artists who do it, it's just not my thing. Like, this is the most anime you'll probably see me draw. At least on my own accord. But I like this character, so I don't really mind too much, so. Should we put the line down here? I noticed the line art here is pretty scratchy, not too perfect, so I'm trying to capture that look here. That would be too powerful. Like, yeah. I don't know if I have the patience to learn animation. I would like to try my hand. I remember as a kid, I tried to do those stick figure animations. Like, I don't think I have any of those anymore, but, like, that's probably the closest I got to actually animating something. Like, on my own. But, like, anything complicated, no, I didn't know how to do that. I could probably go for a thicker line here. What I want to do, and what I think I can do if I study, I want to make my own PNG tuber. I like my VTuber model, but like sometimes it's a pain to run, and like you see here, it just randomly freezes. And yeah, I think once I get a bit more solid in my digital art style, then yeah, I might go for a proper PNG tuber model. Because I don't always want to be a VTuber. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just feel like my character doesn't come across as well in this style. I do notice the thicker lines at the chin and the face. I think I did a pretty okay job with this sketch. It could be a little bit cleaner, but I think you can tell it's Momo. I think when I sit down and talk about my issues, I tend to perform a bit better. And also, my webcam's dying, so I need to charge it before it messes up my stream. Okay. Saved. I feel like I just plugged it up, but I don't know. I have been live longer than I usually am. Am I recording this still? Yeah, I am. I could probably have made the bow a bit bigger. Maybe I could give it a try after a lot more art practice, but currently at my skill I'm too slow, so it would take me a long time to get anything done. I'm trying to develop an art process. Yeah, art process is also something I've been struggling with digital art, because like the setup is a lot different than like normal painting. I try to follow other people's process, but like I don't think like them and I don't see the world like them. So that's also part of my struggle that I need to figure out how to deal with. Because I know I'm not dealing with it the most efficient way. But I will say I had a pretty good stream so far. No technical difficulties. My stream didn't crash today, which I'm thankful for. And hopefully it won't, because I just said that. My internet's definitely funny acting sometimes, which also kind of hampers my stream. Because, like, if I have technical difficulties, then I kind of just lose the inspiration to draw. How long have I been doing digital art? I've been doing it for like 2 years. I only didn't start to take it seriously like this year, though, when I started to stream and stuff. But I've been drawing altogether for like 10 to 12 years. I'm trying to go a little bit bolder than I normally would for this line art. Because this is a bold character. I don't know if I want this to be an Inktober video or just a random video. I think I'm going random since I didn't really follow a prompt here. Even though I've been doing it for like 2 years, I definitely wasn't the most consistent. So I guess if I want to say consistent, then I would say like a year. Most in the manga, this piece of hair doesn't come over all the way, but it kind of tucks in here. I want to get a lot better in digital art. That's the goal for 2025, as well for the rest of this year. I think for this drawing, though, I did really good. Oops. Because, like, I think I was focusing too much on a specific, like, way to look. And here I'm just kind of spitballing, although I am copying, or at least trying to copy the style of the manga for this particular character. But I still see elements of my own style. Also, this character line hurts is kind of thick, and it does stick out some. Let's do this. I was really inconsistent with art up until a few years ago, and I had to start back with the basics and learn again, and that's been a wild ride. I do wish sometimes I stuck more with it when I was a kid. I've only been using Clip Studio since August. Yeah, same. Before Clip Studio, I was using Photoshop, and I can't stand Adobe, so I stopped using Photoshop, and I moved over to Clip Studio. And I've actually been having a blast. I feel like I have more freedom with it. I feel like I'm gonna be real. I think Photoshop is just unintuitive for beginners. You're just dumped into the program. You're like, well, now what am I supposed to do? But like with Clip Studio, I do think that there's a better community support aspect. So I intend to stick with them for as long as possible. I don't have a reason to want to use another program. Although sometimes I still go back to Photoshop if I did graphic design. Maybe I need to try GIMP, because, like, again, I can't stand Photoshop. So maybe I just, maybe through a streamer I'd learn how to use GIMP. Adobe's expensive. Well, yeah, it can definitely be expensive. But I don't really like their response to people being worried about your work being used by AI. And I kind of just don't like the fact of using a tool just because it's the quote-unquote artist standard. This back of her hair, it looks kind of weird, but like, it doesn't look too bad, clothes. But I actually kind of like this pen a lot, so I'll probably use it more. Is there anywhere else that there's shading on her face? I see it a little bit on her nose. So maybe I will pick a smaller size. and go over it like that. Maybe next time I'll draw Ken. I actually kind of like his design too. And then we'll have both of them. I actually think I did pretty decently. Let me fix the color because that could be thicker. And I found a new pen that I like. So I'm pretty happy here. Although this line could be thicker. So I'm going to go over under here. I used to use GIMP Creative for a while, but they were kind of missing something. But Clip Studio Paint has been nice. I did try Procreate too back when I drew on my iPad, and it was good. Working with canvas sizes and limited layers was a struggle sometimes. And buying an Apple Pen wasn't fun. I have no experience with Procreate because I never really used an iPad. I did use Krita though. Well, like when I first got my graphics tablet, I was using Krita, but for whatever reason, whenever I would try to record or stream in Discord, Krita would crash my computer, so I needed to do something else. And then I started to use Photoshop, and like I said, now I'm in Clip Studio. I wonder if GIMP would also crash my computer. Although I haven't really used GIMP, and I'm also trying to learn graphic design too. And my webcam died. Crap. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go on too much longer, so I'm not going to bother resetting it. Because for whatever reason, I think that makes my stream lag. I am trying to learn graphic design, so I guess I still kind of use my copy of Photoshop a little bit. But if I can find a software that does what I needed to do, then I'll go to it. I never tried graphic design on Clip Studio though, but I think it was more for artists though. Krita crashed a ton for me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like after their last version update, it was like it didn't want to work. Like if I were not streaming or not recording, it would work fine. But if I were to try to capture it, my computer would just die. And I don't even know why. It's not like it was hogging any of my computer resources. It was just like, nah, I'm good. Oh, I guess I can stop recording it now because I'm pretty much done with that drawing. But I think I'm happy with Procreate, although, not Procreate, Clip Studio. I bought my version of Clip Studio as part of a Humble bundle, and it came with other art software, so I might give that a try at some point. That could be fun. I don't think I'm gonna color this. Is there any other details that I could add? Like there's hatching on the clothes. I guess I could add a little bit of that. Anytime I would use it, it would just die. Yeah, the same thing happened. Although if I wasn't recording, it would work. Which is kind of a shame, because like there aren't too many decently free options for digital art. Although Clip Studio is pretty cheap, by comparison. Compared to Photoshop anyways. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know why it was giving me so much trouble. I need to do it a little thinner. Although, I don't know if I want to do too much touching. Maybe just a little bit. Well, that's nice. I was able to get it on sale. Luckily. Yeah, they seem to be on sale quite a bit. Look, before I upgrade my computer, I need to let my license expire for Clip Studio Paint, so I'm not going to switch my computer for a year. But like Clip Studio is cheap enough that I don't mind supporting it, and I know that they support and feature artists, so it's not a big deal. Although maybe I'll just buy it outright, I'm not sure. But I definitely see myself using them for a very long time. Because it's rare for any company to actually value its artists. And I rant about that quite enough. Oops. I don't know why whenever I try to move to another area of my drawing, my cursor has other ideas. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stay alive too much longer because I do have a busy day tomorrow. I tend to stream on the weekend, but like last couple weekends I haven't been feeling too hot. But I'm glad I came alive today because like I was able to get something off my chest that I was sort of bothering me as far as my art. And I was able to draw one of my favorite characters, at least currently. So nothing too bad here. I know her little outfit's different in the manga compared to the anime. Because, like, she would have a pocket, but in the anime she doesn't. Let me just do this little bit of hatching here. I think I'm gonna go try to find someone to raid and then call it a stream. I hope to be live tomorrow, but if I need to do my voiceover again, then I probably won't go live. I'll see. Maybe I'll make an announcement on Twitch or YouTube. But yeah, that's the current game plan. I'm probably gonna go in and try to see if I can fix the audio in my video after I end stream. But I like this drawing, so I'm going to save it. And a bad habit of mine is that I don't save the stuff that I work on. I'm pretty sure Clip Studio auto saves, but like I definitely don't want to risk that, because I spent like over 3 hours doing this. Well, not 3 hours. How long have I been live? 2 hours. Let's go see if there's someone too cool to raid. Twitch. Something lately that I've been doing is looking at a bunch of like smaller streamers. I don't have YouTube open. I might have to kill my window capture and start over because whatever reason on OBS, if I change to a different tab, it's like it doesn't want to see it. Oops. Except you can get affiliate, you can do point redeems just for save reminders. Those are so handy. Yeah, that's definitely something I want to do. I've been thinking of different ideas for like emotes and sub badges and stuff like that. I might get some commission, but I do want to do some on my own. Like, I wouldn't do that until I am affiliate. Like anything I do, I kind of just want to do myself because I want to learn. But having a save option actually seems smart. I think I can actually do that now if I check stream elements. Let's see, is there someone to raid? I'm also thinking of doing traditional art streams, but that takes more setup. Oh, you wrapping up? Yeah, it's 10:30 and I need to make sure that I can fix my video. Otherwise, I'll need to do my voiceover again if it doesn't come out right. Yeah, sure, thank you for giving my friend company while I'm busy. I had a lot of fun this stream. I was able to get some more footage, which was glad because I was going into the weekend and I didn't have any more footage for another video. I was kind of wondering what I was going to do. Because I kind of like going through stuff and having a plan about what I want to do. But it's so much cheaper to do yourself. Maybe it was nice to vibe and hang out. That's exactly the vibe that I want for my chat and community. I'm usually live like 7:30 to like 10:30, or like 8 to 10:30. Usually on a weekend, but sometimes I go live during the week. It depends. I don't have a set schedule because I'm still new to streaming, but at least the goal is to stream 2 to 3 times a week. I like this person's model, but like they don't speak English, and I need to rate someone who does. Let's see, who do I want to raid? I thought about doing a stream where I just do graphic design stuff because I haven't done that on stream. Or it might turn it into the video. I don't know yet. But that might be a little bit I don't want to draw someone too big. I mean, just raid to someone super big. I want to make sure that they speak English. Because that could be awkward if I raid and they don't understand me. Sure, who do I want to raid? There's so many talented artists in the art category. I could just spend time looking at all the different artists. This person, I like their art style. I like their model too. It's pretty cute. Yeah, I might rate this person. And they're talking about Hunter x Hunter, so that obviously means that I do need to rate this person. I don't think I have too much else that I need to say. I will try to go live tomorrow if I can finish my video by then. But if not, I might not go live until Saturday, because then I'll have more time. And hopefully I can start a little earlier, surely. But yeah, until then, I will definitely stream again at some point. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Chill vibes, chill chatters. Made some art that I liked. I can't really ask for anything else. So, I'm gonna start the raid. And until then, see you next stream. And I think I'm ready. Let's go.